Well, the Volunteer Bahamas program is now official. The program was launched moments ago. Prime Minister Ingraham brought opening remarks at the launch. The program seeks to match volunteers with organizations and persons who can use positive guidance to steer our youth away from negative influences, including criminality. We now go to Keishla Adderley, who is live at the Sheraton Nassau Beach Resort. Keishla, tell us a bit about the launch.
Shanique, I'm standing in a room filled with people who have made the commitment to get involved. That was the central message here today as Prime Minister the Right Honourable Hubert Ingraham launched the National Volunteer Program under the theme, of course, Get Involved. The Prime Minister told the hundreds gathered here at the Sheraton Cable Beach Resort that so far 359 people have registered to take part in this program, and he said there are hundreds more applications being processed. Now, some of the more poignant remarks by the Prime Minister. The government is no substitute for good family life or the role of civil society. The Prime Minister also telling persons here that the government cannot fully address criminality. Now, as I said, hundreds already making the commitment to register through an online process and walking into various ministries. I'm going to let Ms. Carol Roach, who is the Deputy Director of the Department of Information Technology, tell us a little bit more about the registration process.
Yes, it's a simple process. It won't take you more than a minute or two. You simply go to www.bahamas.gov.bs and you look for the beautiful hand symbol that says Volunteer Bahamas. You click on Register Now and you have the opportunity to either register as a volunteer or as an organization. If you click on the volunteer link, it will bring you to the form itself, where you're just asked to fill in basic information, your name, your address, and we would love you to put in your email address, even though it's not a required field, so that we can contact you. Now, you are to fill in all the fields that have the red star at it, and once you've done that, you simply scroll to the bottom and click Submit, and the process is complete.
Are you keeping a running total of the numbers? The Prime Minister said there are 359 applicants the last he checked.
Yes, we had a few more since then, so I think some people, whilst they were watching the program, went and registered. So we're almost up to about 400, and this does not include the paper forms that are yet to be processed.
Thank you very much, Ms. Roach. Now, they tell me that Boy Scouts should always be ready, so I'm just going to grab Mr. Alex Gibson here. He's from the Scouts Association. He told me he was 73. I'm not sure about that, but he's been involved with the organization for 50 years now. Tell me about how you feel about the government getting involved in pushing volunteerism.
It's really a good idea. We also was looking for help from the past 40 years. We all need, in this organization, we need adult leaders. Without that, we can't carry on the work. We have the boys, but we don't have sufficient leaders.
Now, what has volunteerism meant in your life? You stuck around the Boy Scouts for 50 years for a reason, I guess.
Yes, you have to be dedicated and committed. I love working with the boys. I try to save at least, if only one of them, from going astray.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gibson. Again, the registration process, an easy process that you can go online, fill in the required information. You can also go in, if you're not so computer savvy, to the ministries.
Of course, that's Keishla Smith live at the Nassau Wyndham Resort.